with Masterlab here to give you a breakdown of Locust Pose.
And full Locust Pose. So we're going to do two postures today, alright?
Alright.
So I'm going to ask my sister to demonstrate. So she's going to do first Locust Pose. And then we're going to do full Locust Pose. So Cobra, Locust Pose, full Locust Pose, and boat pose are known as the spine strengthening series. They're amazing postures for your spine. So when you start walking, you develop the lower lumbar spine. That's the posture that we're isolating. That's the part of the body we're isolating in Cobra Pose. Once you come out of your mom's belly, you develop the cervical curvature in your spine. So that's what's primarily focusing in this posture, Locust Pose. And then in full Locust Pose, you're working on the middle spine. That's actually the very first part of your spine to develop when you're in your mom's belly. So those are the three most important parts that you're working on the spine. And then the last part of the spine strengthening series, boat pose, we bring it all together. So right now, Locust Pose. So I'm going to quickly do a fundamental demonstration. Eva, can you bring your hands underneath your body? Now, bring your legs together. Look how easy this is. Can she stay here? I don't know, let's see. Nope, she doesn't stay there. All right, how do we go from here all the way up to there? Let's talk about it. Everyone, you can do it, but now we have to focus on the technique. So the very first thing is to bring your arms underneath your body. How do you get your arms underneath your body? If Eva lifts her butt off the floor a little bit higher, now she can really bring her arms underneath the body. You're trying to get your elbows, not underneath the body, but underneath the stomach as much as possible. And you're using the fingertips. Push your fingertips into the floor. Unlike other postures where we ask you to keep your 5 fingers together, this is really the only posture in the series, in the Bikram Yoga series, that we ask you to open up your fingers wide. Webbing to webbing, open up your fingers wide, create more surface area underneath the body. Alright? So that's hand position. By lifting your butt off the floor and sliding your arms underneath, you'll notice that you can bring your shoulders down to the floor. The more you can press your shoulders and your upper body into the floor, guess what? Your legs are going to come up so much easier. The key is learning to push your chest and shoulders into the floor. Using your fingertips, not your palms really, but pushing your fingertips. That's what allows you to use your bicep powers. Alright? Why do you need to do this? A lot of benefits, just like in Cobra Pose. But this posture really is going to improve your spinal alignment. It's going to help sciatica. It's going to help gout, as well as slip discs. It's going to firm the legs, the abdomen, as well as the buttocks. All right? So, technique-wise, you bring your one leg up. How high do we come up? We always say minimum of 45 degrees, half of 90. So the very first thing you want to do is bring your leg up 45 degrees. Once you're here, this is when you can make adjustments and corrections to perfect this posture, all right? So one of the things that you want to do is make sure your leg is locked. Your thigh muscle is contracted, your calves are contracted, you're pointing your toes back, and you're thinking about stretching your leg back. But once again, it has to come up to a 45-degree angle, not here, all up here. Because once again, remember, what are we using? What is this posture benefiting? The top part of your spine. So when you bring your leg up, so leg up, 45 degrees, well, kind of like at the hip joint of some people, all right? So there you go. And always think, someone's pulling your back foot, your toes back to the wall, or something behind you. So you feel a stretching sensation, not just in your toes, not just in your legs, but also in your buttocks. You're really extending that leg.
So from the front, if you look to, like we often see people that will try to do the posture and the first thing they see is the leg going here. When you have one leg going up in the air, you have the opportunity to see your foot in the mirror. So you could see where your leg is going and you can make that adjustment like Adam said. If the leg is all the way to Netherland, you have to bring it back into the center of the body. So you're really using the right muscles. Here, it's easy to bring the leg up, but you're just twisting around your body, and you're not getting the benefits of the posture in the upper spine. So you might as well take a little moment, readjust, realign, so you could gain that benefit.
Exactly. You don't want to twist your leg out to the side. You want to bring it straight up and back. So a good couple of checkpoints is the sole of your foot is facing the ceiling. The heel is pretty much coming up over the center of your head in the mirror. If you have a big head, if you have a small head, it's going to change a little bit, but those are the kind of the key checkpoints you want, not twisting to the side. All right? So that's very good. So how long is this posture? It's only 10 seconds.
What?
So don't
Feels
cheat
like
yourselves.
An hour.
Only 10 seconds, so don't cheat yourselves, all right? So yoga doesn't really care what is easy. Yoga simply cares what you need, and this posture is so tremendous. If you're struggling to bring your leg up, you've lost the neuromuscular connections from your brain to your leg. And don't worry, you think about it, you try, you repeat, and eventually you will bring that leg up. All right? So to bring your both legs up, guess what? The harder you work in the one leg, the easier it is to bring your both legs up. So with your both legs, you're trying to keep your legs super strong. Lock your knees, pushing your chest, your shoulders, and the floor. That's why we adjust right before both legs. Now bring your both legs up as high as possible. Legs up, legs up, legs up. You're trying to get everything up to your belly button off the floor. Legs up. This is really good, sis. Awesome. Look at that. Hold it there. And when you come out, slowly come out. By coming out slow, you're also using building stamina and strength. When you're struggling with both legs as a beginner, you can actually separate your legs. Make sure your knees are locked as you come out. So if you separate your legs, then bring them together, that's A-okay. But the most important thing is keeping your legs locked, keeping your feet together if you can. If you're separating your feet, that's okay, but make sure your knees are locked. Very good, sister. That was impressive. That's one of the best ones I've seen you do.
Thank you. So this isn't okay?
No.
All right.
You can separate your legs, but make sure your knees are locked. Make sure your legs are strong. Separating legs is okay, but don't forget, bring them back together.
Whew, that was a good one. Full locust pose?
Let's talk about full locust pose, all right? So full locust pose. Very similar once again to the benefits of Cobra pose, but also very similar to the benefits of standing bow.
And you get to fly like an aeroplane.
I remember when I first started, the teacher would always say, think of where you want to go in your first set. And then right before we do it in second set, she's like, all right, now think about coming back home. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to come back home. I want to travel the world still. I want to go to the next destination, all right? So let's talk about full locust pose. So you bring your arms out to the side like airplane wings, legs and feet together. So this is isolating your middle spine once again. So you have to learn to contract every single muscle in your body from head to your toe. That's what really isolates your middle thoracic spine. So think also about extending your legs back, pointing your toes back, spreading your arms wider, 5 fingers together, and think about bringing your head forward. So that way you're thinking about everything elongating to isolate the middle spine. So as you come up, try to come up everything as one. Fingertips in line with the top of your head, good. So you're not just using your arms. Arms are not the engine of the posture. It's your back muscles. Think about back muscles up, back muscles up. Now as you come up, arch your upper body back. Look up, use your eyes, look up, and that's going to allow you to find that arch. This is really good. Feet together, chest up, arms back, chest up, go up, change slowly. Very good, sister. All right? So when you're doing this posture, use your eyes. You're looking up, and that's what's going to allow you to create that arch. You always want to bring your body up more. Obviously, you're trying to bring the legs and the feet together, or the legs and the body together as one. But if you need to sacrifice something, sacrifice the height of the legs. Open up the body, open up the chest, open up and create a backward bend. That's more of a priority than how high your legs can come off the floor.
We often get people, like we say in the class very often, arms up and back. And so what we see sometimes people doing is their arms up and then back. But this is not the posture anymore. Like you saw, my arms only slightly come up. So you're trying to gain that strength in your back to lift yourself up more and more. Here, your airplane wings are a little bit less strong and not engaging the back muscles anymore. So keep them there, just a slight little back, and keep lifting up, 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 up.
And when you're bringing your arms, don't just think the fingers, your hands up. Think elbows up. Because if you work at a bigger joint, the elbows, the rest of your wrists, the rest of your hands, the rest of your fingers will also come off the floor. The only thing touching should be the hip bones touching the floor. That's the ideal. That's what you're striving for.
I like that. I even think my shoulders are lifting up. So Adam said elbows, and then I'm like, whoa, my shoulders have so much room to go up. There's always a little bit more flying to get done.
So both of these postures, energetically wise, are very, very similar. You're learning to celebrate your successes. We learn from our mistakes, but do we take time to learn and celebrate our success? Not too often. We take it for granted. So appreciate these little movements in the body. Appreciate that little finding of heights. A millimeter today, a millimeter tomorrow, and eventually you'll find more millimeters throughout your efforts. Also, it's allowing you to express your power. Learning the elegance of opening up your chest in full locust pose. Looking, bringing your heart up, looking back, and just enjoying that present moment.
Is that everything then?
That's enough for today.
Then that means you have to just start doing it. Locust pose, full locust pose. Excellent postures for your back to balance out all of the forward bending and strengthen all your spine. See you next time.